Here, let's see the addition of two vectors. Here we have a u is the vector from origin up to this far. The ending point is 5, 0. The starting one by default is origin. So here 5, 0 is actually the ending point for the vector. Be careful here we use the arrow, not the round bracket. We use the sharp bracket to denote the vector. That's one thing we want to be aware. The second thing is that if two vectors have the same length and the same direction, then the vectors are equal. Here we have from origin up to this far, it's 0, 5. Ending point is 0, 5. This vector, same direction with the one here, and the same length. So we say those two vectors are actually the same. So, how to add u and z, this vector and this vector? You do 5, 0 plus 0, 5. You end up is 0 plus 5, which is 5. Again, 0 plus 5 is 5. So this will be the ending point. So u plus z, these two vectors, vector u plus vector z is the vector right here. That will be 5, 5 is the ending, is the sum of those two vectors. The ending point is 5, 5. Okay, so for the addition of two vectors, normally we do is by the triangle rule. The first vector started from origin and ended anywhere. Then you put the second vector, the initial point is on the ending vector of the first ending point of the first vector. Put it right here. And then, since you parallelly shift this vector up to here, and then you just need to connect the initial point of the first vector and the ending point of the second vector. That will be the sum of those two vectors. So this rule is called triangle rule. Okay, one more time. You have an initial vector, the first vector you put on the origin. The ending vector is here. And the second vector, you put the initial point of the second vector on the terminal point, ending point of the first vector. Then the ending point of the second vector should be, in this case, is right here. So if you connect the initial point of the first vector and the ending point of the second vector, that will be the sum of the two vectors. That's the rule, which is called triangle rule. Now, for here u and z, that will be our u horizontal direction to the right, and z vertical direction pointing up. So then, what is the sum? That will be the one right here, which is the same with the one we got. Okay, see you next time.